Welcome to my YouTube stream. Testing out a small piece of technology today. It's a, I set up my Apple Watch to get my heart rate. I think I just crashed OVR Toolkit. Trying to put the chat on the OVR Toolkit, whoops. Yep, it crashed itself. This is a stupid app. That's okay, I could just look at you guys with the Steam button. Let's see here. Pop out that chat. I have a heart rate sensor now. There we go. I managed to get the chat on my hand. Okay. Oh no, the OVR Toolkit has updated and now its noises are back on. I hate those noises. There we go. These hooves are made for walking. I'm going to do this. I'm also gonna play the music. I think that's good actually. Alright, I'm gonna get on the treadmill here. Lumi spotted, yeah! I'm putting the chat on my hand really quick. YouTube streaming is kind of picky. Kind of interesting. I'll stand here for now and I'll move the camera around as I go, okay? Starting up the treadmill. Now, sometimes I might run or jog or whatever. We'll just see what's going on. But my overall goal is to burn 800 calories on this treadmill. And maybe we'll take breaks and hop worlds sometimes. And of course, we could talk the whole time. All right. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. You guys will be able to see my heart rate go up. Yeah, that's like the slowest it is. That's okay, 4K. This stream is not gonna be longer than 2 hours. I actually want to be done in under 2 hours. I mostly want to do avatar work today, but I also wanted to exercise, and we'd never done this on YouTube before, so I kind of just wanted to see what would happen. Is that YouTube specific? Let me know how the volume of the music is, by the way. So, it should, in theory, be tracking my heart rate right now. Oh, no, it went away. Oh, man. Hold on, I might have to go back to the app. I think I have to keep the app open on my Apple Watch. Is it there yet? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have to keep that app open on my Apple Watch or else it goes away. How does it work? It's called Pulsoid. There's other apps that do it, but it's an Apple Watch. The Apple Watch tracks my heart rate using infrared. It sends it to an app on my iPhone, which is hooked up to a widget. This is the browser source in OBS. I wanted to do one that tracked my calories burned too, but I couldn't find one that does that. The top 3 chatters? Ooh, I like that feature. You do that all the time. Do chatter ranking all the time. I also have a theory that different kinds of stuff does better on YouTube, Artificer. And also I wanted to give like YouTube people a chance to talk, because not everybody has Twitch, you know? But also it's kind of like practice, because I think that YouTube streaming is a little bit like culturally different and a little bit like strategically different, you know? So I'm wondering, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, the app closed itself again. Why does it do that? Okay, I'm gonna keep... Do I just have to keep it open forever? I'm not closing it, but my... Come on. Yeah, this Pulsoid app might not be very good. I don't know. Kind of stopped on me a few times. Okay. That's true. Unlike on Twitch, you can like the video. Liking and chatting makes YouTube send the video to more people. Which is pretty funny, I think. If we chat a lot, maybe YouTube will think we're good. Yeah, like and subscribe. What'd you guys think of Amanda the Adventurer yesterday? I think the first 2 games had a lot more mystery and intrigue. The third game was a little bit on the nose, and the ending was a little like... I don't know, like... I feel like there's more stuff that could have been explored and explained a little bit. I'm kind of... I didn't hate it, but I wish there was like... I feel like in the other games, like the tapes had more like branching paths of like stuff you could do and look at. Whereas this game was like, the third game was very linear. There is a slightly better ending, Artificer, but it's not a lot better. I looked it up. There is a slightly better ending, but it's not like mind-blowing. Well, of course, when a game like that comes out, Artificer, everybody has to come out with the day 1 videos and the day 1 playthroughs. We got stumped on the first puzzle for a long time. After that, the puzzles were easy. I think we got stuck on the numbers puzzle for a long time because I thought it would have to do with that other door. It turns out the door with the 8-digit code, the solution for that door is from another game. It's from like the second game or something. So that door wasted a ton of our time. Yep. Yeah, I looked up a lot of stuff about the game after I was done. The fridge puzzle wasn't too bad after we got it that one time. Ethereal, we also like to go to the farmer's market sometimes. I don't buy very much stuff there, but I like to look. Azo likes to get soap. Sometimes I get soap too, but my soap, when I buy it, it lasts a lot longer. I'm trudging along. That's okay, Leska. Oh, that reminds me. We're gonna do Peak on Tuesday, and Thursday is gonna be RV there yet. So I might be looking for a couple extras for Peak. I'm gonna need 2 people for Peak on Tuesday. On Thursday, I already have the squad picked out for RV there yet because it's gonna be the same people. Tomorrow is gonna be VRChat on Twitch. Yeah, what's up, Kaizen Hawaii? How you doing? Got nerfed? What do you mean got nerfed? Oh, the peak was the peak biome really hard? Oh, I didn't know that. It's hard to keep up with every single game. I've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders lately. I don't know how many people are into that. I even spent time making my VTuber setup try to run better for big games like Arc Raiders. Guys, let me know if the heart rate monitor goes away. Because it's supposed to stay on. It's my first time using it. Doing a little jog. Fun guy zones? Fun guy zombies? If you guys are in the 18 plus Discord server, we're gonna make some opt-in roles for people to ping each other for games. So Helldivers, Atlas, and Arc Raiders. I'm gonna make it so that anybody can like ping other people that roll looking for games. That's right. It's an age-gated 18 plus Discord server. There's nothing explicit in it. I don't really describe it as an explicit like space, you know, but it's an age-gated community which has allowed us to keep out a lot of spammers and annoying people. You can ask me or any of my mods about it. I don't link it directly. You have to be invited. Or you have to find my Ko-fi. It's on there. Zombies? Like a Minecraft villager zombie? Does the heart rate monitor make this more interesting? Is it more compelling now? So far we've burned... Oh no, I can't look at it. They added it with the nerf. Let me see here. I might be able to look at it. 99 calories. So far, we've burned 99 calories. I know, Arsenio. I actually have a few Discord. I'm in 150 Discord servers, and I own 3 of them. But the reason I do it is to promote my work. So, like, when I make avatar edits, avatar releases, or have a stream or a new video, I ping the Discord servers and the Telegram chat because sometimes YouTube and Twitch don't send out my stuff. And nobody's on Twitter or Blue Sky either. So how do I tell people about my stuff? It's tough. Every single day, I post on YouTube community posts, both of my Blue Sky accounts, both of my Twitter accounts, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I also post a Telegram story and a Twitch story. Every single day. Yep. That's not including streaming, community game nights, events, or other activities or commission work. I'm doing my best, Legends. I'm jogging in VR. How's my heart rate looking? 140? $137. Phew. That's how it is, Arsenio. Although Twitch is getting worse and worse lately, so I'm actually thinking maybe you guys can tell me if this is a good idea or not. Especially since you're on YouTube. The Twitch people don't necessarily see the YouTube as much, but everybody in the YouTube chat has definitely seen YouTube, so I can ask you guys, maybe give some better answers. I was thinking about, and I've been thinking about this for a long time, and some other people have suggested this to me. I was thinking about getting in VRChat often and recording myself just talking about various subjects and having like very low or no editing. It's not going to be like a giga ADHD video. It's just like I'm just standing and using my body language and talking about something I think I know a lot about and then uploading it. Because everyone is already like maxed out on meta gaming videos, horny bait, game, you know, like shorts, crap, skits. So yeah, I was thinking of just getting in VRChat, and then I thought about doing it with Wardo, but like my full body tracking in VRChat is just better. Maybe I'll do it with Wardo sometimes to mix it up. Like occasionally I'll do like a Wardo one or like a Resonite one or a Chell VR one just to like, I don't know, keep the variety going. But most of the time it'll be like VRChat and I get in and I just talk about something for like 8 to 16 minutes. And I have like some possible subjects in mind. Some of them might be like a little emotional, a little bit like hyper personal. And some of them will be like about social media, about how Twitch and gaming has changed over the years, about what it's like to be a furry VTuber, about like balancing VRChat versus like real life, you know, stuff like that. It'd be kind of risky though. It's kind of like, geez, do I really have the authority to go on and vlog about that kind of stuff? Or how much am I a streamer nitwit? Anyways, they will be recorded, not streamed. So that way, I was wondering if I did them like really consistently, could we grow my YouTube better that way? Become furry moist critical? Easier said than done, 4K, but I've literally had Bubbles tell me to do that. I've literally had Bubbles tell me to do that. 800 yummers? Yummers? Yeah. Yummers? Belly boop, yeah. But, I don't know. It doesn't have to be drama. I don't want to do drama topics very much. I don't want to make it personal. I want to be mostly positive, occasionally real, you know, a little authenticism, but not needless drama, you know? Because like being a drama person, it's like a double-edged sword. That stuff comes back to bite you, and it's just the kind of community you get from that kind of crap is not healthy, you know? Yummers, yummers, yummers. Actually, well, I think this is the most people we've had for a YouTube stream in a long time. That's interesting to me. What have I been playing lately? Well, after I got to Master Rank in Rivals of Ether 2, I've been taking a break from that game. I got to rank 1500 and then I stopped playing. I've been playing Arc Raiders all week long. I still do VRChat, as you guys know. We just streamed RV There Yet and Amanda the Adventurer. As far as video games go, I think that's basically it. I might play Jump Space tonight with some friends. Maybe. Just off stream, just for fun. That's a maybe. I'm kind of like... I'm feeling anxiety from how many 3D projects and commissions and other tasks I'm a little bit behind on, but I'm trying to make time for my friends too. It's a tough balance. I have to make time for myself. I have to make time for my work. I have to make time for my girlfriend, and I have to make time for my friends. Dude, the high stakes... 4K, the high stakes of Arc Raiders is just right for me. Like, Tarkov was like a little too much, but Arc Raiders is like just enough to be exciting. PvE games are normally extremely boring to me. I would rather like lay on the ground outside on the pavement than play like pure PvE games. I just killing PvE enemies, it literally does, I get no dopamine. It does nothing to me. It's just work. It's like a meaningless number go up. It's like eating bread with nothing on it. But if another person in a video game is trying to kill me at the same time, and maybe they have cool stuff and I kill them instead, or there's a chance of me killing them, or there's a chance of them killing me, or there's a chance of us getting a fight and then some other people come and are fighting us and then the robots or something, I'm like, oh my god. Yes! Dopamine! Danger! Risk! Like if there's no risk, what are you even doing? Is that Zeke as in Zeke the Dragon, or a different Zeke? I have a couple friends named Zeke. But that all that to say is that pure PvE games are incredibly boring to me. I can't do it. I mean, I can do it in like a little bit, like if it's for friends and stuff, but never for me. I hunger for the danger. My ADHD brain says that it craves violence, struggle, survival, conflict. Whoa, it's Kazu. Oh my god. I don't know if anybody on chat. Most furries I know, they don't really vibe with that. They don't like competitive games the way I do. They don't like hard games the way I do. Most of the time when I talk to people, especially in VRChat, people are just like, life is already so hard, Neo. Why would I want to play a hard video game? I'm like, I don't know. Go back to Animal Crossing or something, I guess. It's going great, Fraga. I have a heart rate monitor. It's kind of cool. I like Ark a lot better than Tarkov. Tarkov was too dense. Tarkov is like... It's like... Too much. Too much milsim, I think. I think the problem with Tarkov is going against like people who have been making that game their career for the 999. I don't want to play against that. One of the reasons I like Arc Raiders is that it's so new that everyone is on almost the same playing field. So like if you were to get into chess, you're playing against like 10,000 years of chess. You get into Tarkov, you're playing against how many years ever Tarkov has been out. But Arc Raiders, like, most of the people you run into are borderline homeless, like, peasants with, like, pipe weapons, and they don't know where all the best shit is yet. Nobody knows yet. I mean, some people, obviously some people are ahead and some people know, but most people, they don't know yet. So you're like, you're not playing against, like gods of the game with 1,000 hours or more, because nobody has been able to put in 1,000 hours yet. Most people, Zeke, haven't been able to do that. Most. By the way, are doing expeditions worth it? My model walk? Yeah. You guys like the walking Lumi? If you want, I could swap to another model. I'm using the Lumi though, because we updated it. So my face is a little different. My eyes have been updated. My little nose has been updated. My mouth has been updated. And my hands are updated. You can thank Azo for that. She did that, and then I also added the eye effect from my other avatars. And yeah, I did the eye effect and some of the shading stuff, and Azo did the texture update. I made the original texture, obviously. I also updated the face tracking, so it's a little better than last time. Yeah, the new eyes are great. Big snooter. Meow. 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 Notices you have an inventory full of apricots, olives, and lemons, so I shoot you with my double stitchers. Hi. Nothing personal, I just want your stuff. That That joke probably makes sense to like 2 people in the chat. When you see somebody pick up a basket of lemons and you just know you gotta kill them. You gotta kill them. It's over. You need that. Who knew people would be fighting and killing each other over basic fruits? Zeke, you need to get some... Well, I know it's probably not possible right now, but I am not envious of your internet. That internet you got going on over there, that is the internet connection of all time, dude. Of anybody I've ever played with in a long time. I do remember that, Artificer. Although defibs are expensive. I can't even craft them. Hi, Ethereal. Make sure you buy me all the food at the farmer's market. The calorie count, 156. What if we have a change of scenery, huh? New world? Let's see if I can find somewhere else to go to. A little change of scenery. A bear claw? Oh my god. This one has warm lighting and is like outer space themed. Ooh, I love the warm lighting here. Yeah. Reminds me of when we played Everspace. I could be the Spirit Volley a little bit, but the Lumister is definitely my favorite right now. Ooh, I love this song. What game? Stop to what game? A Wowie! Oh. Oops, I need to change the anchor. Everspace 2, to be perfectly blunt with you guys, not only was the category a little like eh, and the like viewership like kind of eh, but dead chat. Everspace 2 had dead chat problem. I was like trying really hard to be super energetic about that game and reading all the dialogue and like being loud during space battles and everything. I was really excited for the space video game with the good spaceships and all that. And then dead chat. So if a chat is not like reacting to the game I'm playing, I will actually stop playing that game. For real. I will uninstall it. It's dead. I know some other people will not be transparent about other streamers will not be transparent about that with you. They'll just like pretend the game didn't exist and they'll forget about it and then we'll never talk about it again. I will tell you guys the truth. There is nothing worse to like a mid-level streamer than like having a certain amount of chat energy and trying to play a new game and then the chat is completely dead. If a streamer stops streaming after having a dead chat, I promise you, They're looking at that game hardcore for like an hour and be like, what went wrong? And then they never stream it again. I promise tons of streamers do that. Like if the chat is dead during a game, I will never stream that game ever again. So I know that's like not that fun. Like, ooh, my cute streamer, like that, like, oh my, we just play for fun. I know that's not like in character or anything, but I'm just telling you, if the chat is dead, I would also like to be dead. I also want to be dead. Hi, Caramel. What do you do in it? Is that the one with the mouse? Zaru Winters? My circumference? I could be a bigger avatar. Now that said, I still pick many games that I think are fun for me. And maybe are not the most optimal chat game ever. I make a lot of stream picks that are still like, it's fun for me. I don't think it's the best game ever for streaming. But when I say the chat is dead, that's like an extreme situation, okay? That means like, wow, really bad. Actually, I recorded the question and answer last night and I'm having it edited right now, Anthony Tomasello. So when I say like dead chat, I mean like a game is like doing absolutely nothing. Not like, oh, it's a little lower viewership than normal. I mean like it's really, 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 truly completely dead, which is rare. So that doesn't mean I quit every single game that doesn't get me like 200 million viewers. It means I quit the games that get me 0. Try not to think about it too hard. Obviously, the whole point of streaming is to have fun. And if it's not fun, then there's no reason to do it, right? But part of the fun for me is like people getting loud in the chat and engaging in what's happening with me. And if that's not happening, I will just like cut my losses and do something else for that day. Especially now, like everything is so much harder. Everything is so much tighter. There's no room for lollygagging anymore in life. Right now for me, like things are just so tight right now that it's difficult to relax. Oh, you could just ask questions. I don't care. But if you ask a question and it gets put in a video, people are also going to see it there, Anthony. Brew is the game with the mouse, right? Like, you're like a mouse and it's alchemy and stuff. I'll think about it. My typical avatar, I think my main avatar right now is the Lumistera. I am theoretically working on an Avali model, but I keep procrastinating it. I'm a little afraid of that project. This is the Drakari, yeah. TBH, I kind of wish I could partner with a topology expert to help me with the Evolve model. But also, that project is kind of my baby, and I'm like not sure I want to share it with people. This world is so bright. Yep, it's an experiment, Woozy Foxes. Well, actually, Artificer, I want to make it into a base because of a lot of reasons. Hi, Fish Preferred. Fish Preferred, I got kicked out of VRChat last night, and then by the time I got let back in, I was already hanging out with Ignalas and Kinix, so I didn't come back to your instance. I'm sorry. Anyways. Yummers. With the beans. I think Ignalas is doing well. Kinix stayed up until 5 a.m. to stream the demo of Kirby Air Riders at 5 in the morning. So, I did not wake up early enough to see that stream, but I wish them good luck. I was like, what the fuck, Kinix? Really? What the hell? Art Anthony, like, does that change my content? Does that affect how you view my content or my streams or my community? I'll answer that question, Anthony, but riddle me this. Does my sexual orientation or my gender identity affect how you view my streams, my videos, my content, or my community? Because sometimes when people find out I'm a certain orientation or a certain identity, I notice that they disappear. This fandom seems to favor... Oh man, this might be a hot take. I've noticed the attitude is sometimes different for white, gay, or bi men. And that if you're not inside of that box, people treat you a little differently. Like, for example, women sometimes have a harder time in this space. Sometimes I see Ace or Gray Ace or Ace adjacent people. They don't thrive as easily as the furry fandom. I notice. I am noticing sometimes. But that might be a hot take. I don't know. Maybe that's just my experience and it's not universal. I don't know. You decide or something. I'm treadmill sexual. I'm in a relationship with the indoor treadmill right now. Whew. We've been going steady for, I don't know, an hour? I don't know how long it's been. That's a funny joke. Laugh now. Need a sign. The laugh now sign. 800 calories burned is the relationship goal, yeah. I might take a water break at the halfway point, but I don't want to lose my momentum. We're at 234 calories. Okay, maybe I need a water break before the halfway point. Five minutes of laughter unskippable. I'll give you something to laugh about. What if I go faster? What if I go really fast? And then we take a break. Hi, Kinix! Oh my god, Kinix, I haven't seen you on my YouTube chat before. Let's see how high I can get my heart rate. This is as fast as the treadmill will go. 7.8. You underestimate my power, Kinix. Witness me. Can you guys hear me stepping? I'm sorry. What do you mean, help? It's an earthquake. Phew. What do you mean? There's something wrong with my appearance? Oh, the treadmill is working in reverse. Oops. I'll have to get that figured out. I'll fix that later. I can go even higher. I can raise my heart rate all the way up to like 181, I think. But that was as fast as the treadmill can go. I can walk in reverse. What avatar should I use now? Although my chat is behind me now. Supposedly, going backwards on a treadmill is really good for rebuilding your knees. Or something like that. Not sure exactly how that works. Whoops! Walking backwards is a little trickier. There we go. Had to get my rhythm. It's the lighting. Fish preferred this light. The lighting in this world is really warm. It's the world. This world has post-processing. We can go somewhere else. Let me see what else I got. $269 calories. It's me. I'm Fishies. It's been 1 hour. By the way, no obligation or anything, but if you guys like the stream and you chat, even if it's about dumb stuff, YouTube will think that our streams are really good and it'll show it to more people. This is the male Storka. Yeah, there's like a railroad. It's very aesthetic here. That's true, Arsenio. It's kind of interesting to like slow down and just force myself to do this, you know? Like instead of like a million chat redeems and all these systems and like the schedule, the stream schedule and like Twitch like going down, Twitch outages, they just got rid of a bunch of their ingest servers. Instead of doing all that, we're just on YouTube and like maybe people will come see us. I don't know. Did you guys know that the content delivery system of YouTube is just way better? Like, in theory, YouTube could send us out to like 1,000 times as many people as Twitch does. In theory. Yummers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's also why their advertising system is less intrusive, too. Because ads are tailored, so they don't have to launch as many of them. What's the matter, Kinix? Can I help you with something? Is there something I can help you with, Kinix? He's walking. I will send over 10 pizzas. TBH, food would be good right now. Some of you know this already, and I don't want to get into the details, but the part-time job I've had for the last 2-ish years or longer is over. It's over. It ended. Which is like, I knew this was going to happen for a long time, you know? It was just a matter of time. But the reality is setting in that, like, I have to be way better. I have to be way better at my commissions, at my YouTube, at streaming, at my Patreon. Or something has to change, or I'm not going to make it. So I just have to be better. Which means that if you send me pizza, it actually helps me now a lot more than it did before. I think about groceries with a little bit more critical thinking now, and many other expenses. Sending mindwave calories, making your brain big and round. Sona Edits asks, is this hard to do in VR? Well, yes and no. For me, it's really easy because I do it all the time. But my VR setup is unique. I'm on a fully wireless setup, so like I can spin around forever. I'm on a Quest Pro, and I use Tundra trackers with dongles, and I use index controllers with dongles. So I have a Tundra tracker on my headset that syncs all of my base station tracking to my other Tundra trackers and my index controllers. So I have 3 base stations, 1, 2, 3, 4 Tundra trackers. One is on the headset. I use OVR Space Calibrator to kind of coordinate it all together. And sometimes if I'm running out of batteries in my headset, I plug in a battery and I put it in my pocket, and I have a really powerful Wi-Fi router that uses Wi-Fi 6E to stream Steam Link from my computer through my router to my headset and back over again. So, and then I have a lot of practice walking on a treadmill. It's just it's a really cheap treadmill from Amazon, like the cheapest one. And I just do it a lot. It was kind of hard at first. I would lose my balance a lot, but now I've done it so many times, it's easy. So is it hard? Maybe. But for me, no. Yeah, I think I like being friend-shaped in VR, but in real life, I want to live a long, 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 long time. Hopefully that answers the question, Sona Edits. Oh, I guess I should explain the heart rate tracker. I do that with Pulsoid. It says Pulsoid in an Apple Watch, an iPhone. Assuming that it's still there, yeah. That answers a lot of questions. Thank you. Here's your questions. There you go. There it is. Your questions are in here. Your answers are in here. Uh, you know, I haven't had that happen to me, Battle Badger, but I have been phantom pregnant before. Everyone wants to know how? Well, I won't be explaining that in a YouTube video. Probably. Sometimes I say things just to get a reaction, by the way. That doesn't mean they're true. But I'm not telling you which things are true and which things are not. I'm gonna switch to a different avatar. This one it's been a while, has to be dug up from the trenches. I'm an inflatable now. I think it fits this place. Maybe. Or we could go to a new world. Had enough of this one. My numbers are green, Artificer. Whew! Okay, so far we have burned 295 calories. Dang, this is turning into kind of a quest. I might have to take a water break. I was holding onto the tail by mistake. Well, that's okay. Fitness takes time. I kind of wanted to go about 2 hours, so I might have to speed up. I might have to run. I think before I'm doing that, I'm gonna get water though. So, yeah, water break. water break, bio break, and then I'm going to then we'll run for a while. Okay, Anthony Tomasello, I don't understand that question. So, are you able to buy high price due to Twitch, YouTube money, or outside? I don't understand that question at all. That does not... Can you rephrase? Hi, Maria. Welcome. Okay. No, I don't. I do not. Sorry. I don't know how to... it's not good to ask a streamer about how much money they make, but I live in an apartment, if that gives you any idea. I share an apartment with 3 people. I do not do live streams on Facebook, but a lot of my posts cross-post to Facebook automatically. But yeah, if you have any idea, I share an apartment with 3 people, and one of my most common meals is oatmeal. So, if that gives you a picture of the wealth level I'm at, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna take a bio break, and then we're gonna jog for a while until I catch up, because otherwise it's gonna take longer than 2 hours. No, I don't have a house. No, it's an apartment. I made videos at my parents' house for a while. We're gonna do a bio break. I'm gonna get some water, and then we're gonna jog. We're gonna run. Bio break. Okay, I'm back. Fish Preferred, did you give everyone memberships during my my extremely brief break? Okay, we're gonna jog now. You guys want me to be a certain avatar for jogging? Let me know. One cookie per gift member? Okay, fine. I'll use the Moon Fang and we'll do that. Let's see here. Oh, I wish it worked that way, Kinix. I would burn so many calories. Alright, how many was it? 10? Alright, that's 10 treats. Ooh, a donut. I'm at 4.2 right now, 420. I'm running at speed of 420. It's not a VR treadmill, this is just a regular ass treadmill. I noticed I lost the heart rate sensor. I'll just restart it. There we go. It's back. What if we go through the door? Oh, I think I went through backwards. What? The door isn't working. There we go. That's a different environment. Oh. Phew. It does spark the Pegasus. When we're on Twitch, it does that automatically spark the Pegasus. No, not 10 more! Thank you so much, Fish Preferred. Phew, hopefully you guys don't hear too much of the treadmill sounds. Oh my god, a giant cake! Holy shit. I will say that working out while streaming is more fun. It's kind of interesting to work out with an audience. Phew. 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 YouTube chat has an API, but it's not as accessible. Whew. Okay, I've had enough jogging. Protogen guy, you tried with the RAM joke 1,800 times yesterday. Get new material. Engage with the chat in the community. Read the room or get out. Phew. Phew. Oh. I have to keep reopening the heart rate app. It's really annoying. Siri has told me I've exercised enough today, but I don't want to be done yet. The cartoon belly sounds. No, we're on YouTube.com, Kinix. We have to. There has to be a limit. That happens sometimes, Protogen. Luckily, I have a Discord server where I notify of every activity I do ever. I want to limit. I know people love it, Ethereal, but I don't want to go too excessive with it. Maybe for like a one-time video on the side account on twitter.com and Blue Sky. Oh my goodness. That's right. I'm walking here. Yesterday was so funny when when Twitch fucking died during the Amanda the Adventurer stream. Wrong chat, yeah. What was I saying? Yesterday was so funny during Amanda the Adventurer when Twitch died and my YouTube stream had like 7 viewers and my Twitch stream had like 80 or 90 viewers, and then everybody came over to YouTube and we had like 40 or 50 viewers on YouTube and then like 60 viewers on Twitch because it fucking died. That was hilarious. I was just beginning to think like, man, YouTube multi-streaming is kind of keck. Like, the only people who come to YouTube chat are sort of weird sometimes. And then that happened and I was like, I knew it. I knew multi-streaming was awesome. I'm goated. Yeah. Double Dogs, we had some of the most annoying chatters yesterday. There was a guy yesterday who like came in because it was Amanda the Adventurer, and then he was like, VTuber, ew, never mind. Then he left. Then he came back and he demanded I give him my personal opinion on Spirit Halloween. And I was like, read the room, man. We're playing Amanda the Adventurer. And then there was like this Protogen dude who kept making like baiting for like a RAM joke for like a half hour. And I was trying to ignore it. I'm on a treadmill. Well, the problem with that double dogs is that involves me alt-tabbing and doing a bunch of stuff. My mods need to be muting people for like a half hour whenever somebody's annoying. Azo sent me a photo. Today is a lot better. Today is a lot better. I think it's time for a new world, guys. What do you think? Ram bait. Oops. Oh no. This harness I rigged to fit perfectly on a fat model. My finger slipped. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Oh, no. How terrible. How do I go through this door? What? I can't leave! I actually rigged it myself. I mean, I didn't make the outfit, but I rigged it to go around the friend shape. Very good. See? Turning that off. Too much. I'm scaring people. Can no longer fit through the interdimensional door. Stuck in world that makes you fat from cake. No! We're at 417, by the way, out of 800. I'm gonna power walk. I'm gonna go to 4. I'm on my way somewhere. How was the festival, Azo? Lipo farming. What's my heart rate? It got turned off again. Fuck. Hate that thing. Let's see here. I mean, I looked artificial, but you know how it is. I say something in the void and it goes to the void. This was the recommendation from Google. The problem is it relies on my Apple Watch, and my Apple Watch just keeps turning itself off or switching to the app that is tracking the calories burned, you know? Whew. Oh my god, Burby? Alright, Burby. Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Burby the Proto. That really helps me. I'll spawn treats for that. There you go. I'm actually really happy with how this YouTube stream is going. I had like no expectations. I didn't know what was gonna happen. It was an experiment. I'm like, maybe there will be like 3 people. A sassy walk. I'm doing like a light jog now. I don't know if I agree with that universally speaking, Artificer, but for YouTube, this one time it's okay. Wait, Kinix, before you go, can you explain how the Kirby demo works? Give us some context. Oof. I'm working hard. Wow, is it free? Do I need Nintendo Online? It's a hub system similar to fighting games? Why is Sakurai so cool, so close to making things that are awesome, and then he shitifies them by making them casual? So close to making the best shit ever of all time, and then they shitify it with netcode or just making it for casuals. I think, how long is the demo for? Why does the Kirby game get to be rollback based and not Smash Bros? What? Man, whatever. Fuck that game. Fuck Smash Bros, I mean. Have you guys ever heard of the good news of our Lord and Savior Rivals of Ether 2? With devs that don't hate the community scene and rollback netcode, and you pay for the game one time. It's $20 and all DLC additional characters are free forever. It's amazing. They just came out with a new mode called this crew battle mode. It's fucking awesome. Whatever. It doesn't have my Fire Emblem waifu Marth in it. So why play it, I guess. But it's missing red Marth, and blue Marth, and green Marth, and gay Marth, and bi Marth, and girl Marth. That's only one Marth. That's Fox Marth. That's only one. I need 8 Marths or else the game is unplayable, Artificer. I hate Fire Emblem. I'm sorry. I am a Fire Emblem hater. Hardcore. Ult players try other games. challenge, difficulty impossible. They're stuck in their game. I should talk about something else. How many people in chat have been playing Arc Raiders? I love that game. I'm having so much fun. Midterm sounds like a painful game. You know what, Arsenio? In my 18+ age-gated server, I'm gonna make a opt-in role to ping people for Arc Raiders. I understand, KB, as a streamer, a marketer, a content creator, someone who has been around anime people and furries and normies alike, I 100,000% understand how the characters are an emotional draw in Fire Emblem, but I'm still mad. I am still a hater. I understand, and I'm still spiteful. Okay, so I can walk on with my hand on my left waist. Oh, maybe I recalibrate. It's been a while. Okay. Like this. It's strange avatars, actually. Yeah, the sun is so old that I've actually been kind of yearning for a fresh start. Partially because we get a lot of just weird public server people. And partially because I think like the server is over 6 years old, so everyone is like, just has my server in a folder at the bottom of their server list permanently muted. So I made a new server and I age gated it. It's a much more interconnected insular community. That said, I'm thinking about making opt-in roles so that people can ping each other for Atlas, Helldivers, and Arc Raiders. All the time. That's true. The 18+ server is also a space for people who love friend-shaped VRChat avatars and fat furries. So if you don't like those things, you might not fit in as much. But you also don't have to like those things. It's just going to be people who like that stuff, you know? Hi, Martinist. Yeah, you can DM me or any of the mods. Me on my way to the shredded cheese in the fridge. Me on my way to your house to play video games with you. Are you bringing me back food, Azo? Woo, congratulations, Ethereal. Oh, man. We're at 535. I know, but I'm gonna be hungry after this. Maybe I'll just take myself to Fusakli's or something. 545 calories burned since I started using the treadmill today. Floating donut. Ugh. I know that app sucks. What if we do this every Saturday? Every Saturday at like what? I think I started at like 1 or 2 o'clock. I can make it like an event. The homing capabilities? A super duper walking time. You know, eventually this treadmill is gonna wear out and I'm gonna need a new one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know, Alexander. I don't know what I eat every day. Today I had 4 pieces of bacon and oatmeal and coffee, okay? Coffee. Coffee. Do you guys think if I spend a long enough time walking on a treadmill in VRChat that I'll become Lumistera for real in real life? What would even be an angry walk? Me fucking walking to the DMV because my car got towed. What if I streamed walking in real life? Hey guys, let's go walking in real life. We're going outside to touch grass. A walking pad? What is a walking pad? Is that different than a treadmill? Keep walking, McDonald's on the other side. What if we streamed like Damien Luck, but instead of vaping a weed vape in public, we just record ourselves in public and like be mildly annoying. Like, yeah, I'm doing a walking stream, so I walked to this Burger King. Hello, Burger King people. Okay, now I'm gonna walk to Barnes & Nobles, and then I'm gonna walk to 7-Eleven. Oh my god, would that be like annoying or like content? Probably both. Like I'm in Night City. Is that Cyberpunk? I haven't played Cyberpunk. $300 more calories, guys. Might have to plug in my my battery. Hold on. This is serious walking that we're doing. I wish I could show you guys the evidence. You'll just have to take my word for it. I'll post a picture in Discord. How about that? I'll post a picture of the calories burned in Discord. Or I'll put it in the community posts. Yeah, I'll do both. The macho walk. VR helmet, techno rollerblades, shoulder speakers. What if? Okay, double dogs. Streaming in VR all around the city. That would be annoying. However, pretending to be in VR while going to normal real life locations and pretending that I'm VR gaming or streaming in VR with a headset on and I'm just in pass-through mode. Hilarious. Like, imagine like going into Barnes & Nobles and be like, can somebody spawn the Smungus portal? Where's the mirror? Can you make your avatar Quest compatible, please? Can I clone that avatar? Yeah, I'm 18 plus verified. Well, I've been walking for about as long as the stream has been going. Maybe a little less because I took a water break. Whoa, 256 contacts be upon thee. Crazy VRChat update. VRChat video, I went to outside in real life? Eyebrow raise, question mark? Hi, VilTF. Where's the mirror? Yeah, saying out loud to another human being, I am 18 plus VR verified. Okay, go inside of a gas station, try to buy a light beer or like a My Cards or something, and they ask for an ID, and then just you're like wearing a headset. Be like, oh, don't worry, I'm 18 plus VRChat verified. The number is green for me, Ethereal. Very impressed. It's a good thing I have some serious jams today, otherwise this would be a lot harder. Imagine walking up to somebody in real life while wearing a Quest headset and being like, do you want to join my Discord server? We have a rave. We have a VRChat rave every Saturday. I have several femme avatars. It's a lot better when we're not multi-streaming, Cynic, because I've got all the based chatters in here who are fun instead of the cringe weirdo ones. Thinking about doing this like maybe once a week or something. Or just for random shit. I don't know. I feel like 50-ish people for YouTube is really good. Better than I expected by a lot. How have you been doing lately? Yeah, yesterday Cynic YouTube was like 6 people for Amanda the Adventurer until Twitch went down and then everybody jumped over to YouTube. Today, we've been at like between 30 and 50 the whole time. The whole time. I don't like to think about that stuff very much, Bob Slinger. I just think it's fun in VR or as a VTuber sometimes to be a little androgynous. But in real life, I'm just me. Gender is made up. They did make up gender to sell more bathrooms. That's a true fact. Unfortunately, the government didn't sell enough bathrooms to stop themselves from shutting down, so maybe the government needs to invent more genders to sell more bathrooms so that we can not be shut down anymore. Sorry, maybe that joke is a little too complicated. A little too political. Let's go to another world. The mitochondria is respirating? Is that how mitochondria works? Yeah, I'm gonna get a better app for next time, Sona. Phew. Hi, Fuzzy Green Dude, Drew. Welcome. I'm beginning to get a little tired. It has been a long time. We're at 653 calories burned. You know what I really wish, and I know it's out of season, but I have a mighty craving for watermelon. I want to eat a whole watermelon so bad. Guess that's not very elegant to confess for a lady. Well, Cynic, there's less API stuff to work with, although it's not completely empty. I know we can do some things. One thing I noticed, and maybe this is just an error with my OBS setup, My OBS setup is really spooky. But I noticed enhanced broadcasting is an option when I use Restream and Twitch, but it doesn't seem to be an option when I want to stream with just logging in via YouTube. So that was curious to me because I use enhanced broadcasting for the other stuff. There's more of a delay with YouTube a little bit. You can lower the delay, but it's not quite as fast as with Twitch. Moderation on YouTube is also not quite as snappy. My moderators have a harder time controlling things on the YouTube side. Other stuff. I think YouTube streaming is better for more insular, like one-off activities. So like, for example, sometimes when I Twitch stream, I might switch games a few times. Like we play like one game and then I'm like, okay, I had enough of that one, play another game. I think YouTube streaming is like, you do one thing for 1 to 3 hours. And then that's it. That's just what I think, but I'm kind of curious what other people do. Multi-streaming, I think multi-streaming is okay if you're like way bigger. I think the mistake people make is they multi-stream when they're small, and then their like community is already so small that they kind of dilute their like engagement across these little platforms instead of like making one stream look good and highly engaged. Something you guys need to know is that the chat is actually the lifeblood of the stream. An active chat makes a good stream. I know some people don't want to hear that maybe, and obviously it's not the only ingredient, but streaming is so much easier for the streamer. It is so much easier to have an entertaining stream with an active chat. So much easier. It's much harder to be entertaining by yourself. So like when you are a little smaller and you multi-stream, one of the side chats is going to suffer. Because your community, all your favorite people are going to have a favorite platform. So for me, that's Twitch. My recent hyperfixation is Arc Raiders Bobslinger. I'll talk about that next, but let me finish this topic. So like when I multi-stream, we had like all of our best chatters, all my favorite community people, all my friends, all my buddies are in the Twitch chat. And then the YouTube chat is only weirdos. Like, only annoying people. But today, because I'm only on YouTube, I have, like, all of the cool people setting the mood in the chat. And then, like, the people who kind of don't know the stream etiquette as much, they kind of have more of an opportunity to read the room and get the vibe. So it's a lot better. It's more manageable. There's also a cultural thing where, like, if you encounter a multi-stream on YouTube or something, in your perspective, that streamer has, like, 1 to 10 viewers, and then you message into their chat, and, like, you're expecting this massive, like, 1-to-1 engagement with the streamer, when the streamer actually has, like, 100 people watching them on Twitch. So it's like out of balance. It's like desynchronized. It's like the energy is off because the people on YouTube are expecting to have this like one-on-one with the streamer, whereas he's like entertaining like 100 people on Twitch, and even if they respond to the YouTube chat as often as possible, and I even had the YouTube chat merged on screen. You guys yesterday remember? It was merged on screen so both YouTube and Twitch could see comments coming from the other platform. It didn't matter. The YouTube chatters were still like weirdly parasocial. They were still extremely demanding of like really dumb questions. Bob Slinger says, got any recent hyperfixations? Yeah. Right now my favorite thing is Arc Raiders. It's really good. I love having just like a little splash of PvP. every once in a while. There's something about running around with your buddies and getting stuff, making the numbers go up and surviving, you know? It hits that evolutionary primal ape brain. Well, I also have it merged. I have a chat that I see, and then the on-stream chat is just the overlay thing. I was responding to both. I don't think I can jog right now, Alexander Lipatov. I am tired. We're at 705 out of 800, though. So 95 more calories burned, and then I can be done. Ethereal is messaging me something, but I don't know what it says. My Apple Watch is just telling me they're messaging me something. Something about fat furry models. What is TV girl? Anyways, Cynic, hopefully that's everything I can think of with YouTube. I know in theory I could stream at a much higher bitrate with YouTube though. Higher resolution, higher bitrate than Twitch. Although, that difference was greater in the past. In the past, Twitch had like a 6,000 bitrate limit where like you could kind of go up to 7,500 and they'd like maybe kind of allow it. But they updated their video encoding a while back and they increased the limit. So maybe next weekend I'll make a profile for YouTube where I increase the bitrate and the resolution or something. We have like a really fancy walking stream. You stream at 20k bitrate on Twitch? Dude, where does it all go? I don't think I have the internet to do that. Huh, okay. Wow. Are you just directly to Twitch, or do you use like a service like Restream or something? I thought like the limit was 10k now on Twitch. I am surprised they let you do 20k and you get all of the you get all the transcoding and everything. Really? Like, really? I'm surprised. I thought the limit was a little lower than that. Oh, do you have to apply for it? Whoa! My treadmill stopped itself. But I'm not done yet. I don't know why I did that. What do you mean the treadmill had enough? What's up, Phoenix? Phoenix, Do you have jump space? Hi, Surge. Wait, is that Surge like from VRChat or a different Surge? Oh my god, thank you so much! Dude, that super helps me. Yeah, Ethereal, I might play off stream a little bit tonight with a few friends. Surge from VRChat. Dude, I still remember when you gifted like a fuck ton of subs. I had a sub goal to do the weird route in Deltarune, but I ended up doing other stuff and I kind of felt bad about it. Yeah, I make the tiger be fat and the tail gets big. There you go. Big B. Hi Pikachu and friends, welcome. Do you like big tiger bees? Actually Ethereal, I was already gonna ask you. I was just gonna ask you, Ignolaz, and maybe Phoenix. It's not a stream thing, it's just for fun. Round, I'm already maxed out the round, Phoenix. Do you guys like big tiger bees? Bumble tiger. It's so cool. You guys think it's cool? I make these edits myself. I do the rigging and the blend shapes myself. I edit models to be big sometimes. Friend shaped, I like to call it. And I do clothes too. Well, I don't make the clothes, but I fit the clothes around them. More? This is actually as big as this one gets, I'm sorry to tell you. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Cute avatar? Yeah! Making custom clothes? You know, Cynic, I know how to rig, I know how to blend shapes, I know how to sculpt, but hard surface modeling and clothing and accessories, I don't really know. I was actually hoping to collab with somebody on those more. Yeah, I try, Arsenio. I'm trying. I'm not a huge Halo person. I liked Halo when I was a kid. I used to play Halo with my dad, but I'm not like currently involved in the Halo fandom, really. It's cool. I like Master Chief, but Halo isn't really one of my games. What's the plan today? I wanted to do a YouTube only stream, Surge, just to see what would happen. And I'm actually really surprised. Like, a lot of people are here hanging out with us while I do my exercise. I wanted to burn 800 calories. I can show my heart rate really quick. Then I was just gonna work on commission projects and stuff. Later tonight, I might play games with my friends. I'm really into Arc Raiders. I did? Oh, that makes me so happy, Surge. I'm so glad. I've been getting really into Arc Raiders. I might play Jump Space with some buddies. Might get in VRChat late tonight. After this, I'm getting food though. I'm super hungry. That's interesting, Phoenix. Maybe there's a way, there's a workaround around. Although, Phoenix, I have noticed that YouTube is a lot better about who gets those memberships because they have to be in chat and they have to accept it. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. Cynic, that's one more thing, by the way. When you gift a YouTube membership, they have to come to the chat and accept the gift. Otherwise, it gives it to someone else. So YouTube is a little bit better at like making sure that somebody who would get a gift membership, like actually like will use it, kind of. Oh, they love fat furries. Hotel Paisley. They just love it when the furry gets fat. So that's one thing I could have mentioned before. Alright, we're almost at the end. I have one more fat furry for you guys. I'm running out of breath, actually. I think so, Phoenix? Maybe? People should suggest things to me that we only stream on YouTube. We make it like a little thing every time. What if we did that? Special YouTube streams. I think I like that idea. Whoops, wrong button. Hey, thanks for the gift. More round means more Neo on screen. That's true. Oh, well, you're in for a treat, Cynic, because this is the craziest one yet. It's the Lumar. $789 calories out of 800. We're almost done. That's great, Pikachu. It's kind of bad stream etiquette to mention other streamers in a stream chat unprompted, though. Oh my god! Surge, thank you for the gifted memberships. I gotta say, that doesn't roll off the tongue as easily as gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Surge, do you have a favorite Neo avatar you want me to be for the wrap-up of this stream? Because I'm almost done. I super appreciate that, Surge. That really helps me right now. Well, yeah, maybe we can call it... You know, sometimes YouTube has more customization. Thank you for the cute star. I did. I named it. Thank you for the cute stars, Surge. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm getting kind of big and round, actually. Oh my goodness. I'll go a little longer, Surge, just for you with the Spear Volley, okay? Guys, I think something's wrong with my avatar. Alright, I'll be the Spear Volley. We'll go a little longer since Surge has been so generous. The cookies are catching up to me. Oh man, they've been chasing me down for years. Surge, have you played Arc Raiders lately? People should suggest to me special stuff we should stream just on YouTube. Special YouTube stuff. How long have we been going total? 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'll go like 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes and then I want to be done. We're going extra overtime. Extra overtime walking because people have been so generous today. So nice. The most petable Neo. It is pretty petable. I am gonna drive myself to Fusakli's right after this or something stupid. Well, think about what I talked about, Arsenio. When I stream Twitch, it's a very community experience. It's kind of like, imagine the difference between like giving a lecture in like a hall, like you're at college and there's like 120 people there, versus YouTube. It's more like a gathering, okay? Like we have much focused kind of. And then the other thing to think about is like, when I do a YouTube live, it's gonna stay on my main channel forever, right? So it's the kind of thing that like if we do it, it's entertaining even after we're finished doing it, you know? So like maybe like special horror games or something. Or this. I like this YouTube thing we got going on. Arc Raiders is awesome. But if you rage easily when you get killed and lose stuff, don't play Arc Raiders. The latest VRC content drop, I don't know, man. I never care about that crap. A groan tube. How do I even do this? Okay, I've got a groan tube now. I don't understand how to pull up items. Oh. I have to turn off the music for you guys to hear it. The grown tube, fantastic. I mean, I guess that's funny. I don't know. I guess my hot take is VRChat is free and they have to pay to keep everyone online touching each other's in front of mirrors all day long somehow. So how do you guys suggest it? Because VRChat is already a free game where people can upload user-generated content forever, an unlimited amount of user-generated content whenever they want. So what do you suggest? You know? Like, nothing they come up with. Really quiet. Is item volume? Oh. It's just like a real grown tube. Kind of disappointing. Great. Yes. Well, I think people should give VRChat a chance to come out with fun stuff because the game is already free and people already have unlimited freedom to upload their own worlds and avatars and stuff. So like, what do you expect? The servers are not free. The staff is not free. Like they have to be allowed to do something, you know? And I say that as somebody who's been a critic of VRChat in the past. Like, I was critical of the move to anti-cheat and against modding. I've actually been banned. I've been temp banned from VRChat once. I don't know if anybody remembers that. I spent 3 months in Neos VR because I was banned from VRChat. I had a mod like years. This was years ago. This is years ago. Ancient shit. I had like a mod to calibrate my full body tracking better. And I got banned while I was streaming one time. That was eons ago. So, like, I don't know. I don't agree with every single thing that happens in VRChat, but servers and staff are not free. So it has to come from somewhere. Especially if you guys hate Meta and you hate corporations and you don't want them to be like all like super duper in the palms of Facebook and stuff, then that they need some support from somewhere. So, you know, have your cake and eat it too, but that cake, those ingredients are not free. Anyways, I think that's good enough today. I am tired. We burned 837 calories. We exercised for 88 minutes. We burned 837 calories. Okay. That's good enough for me. We're not gonna raid. I'm just gonna end because, like, it's over. It's over. It's over. I am so insanely hungry. Yeah, it's over. No, there's no rating. At least I don't think so. I'm gonna get some food and try to do some work. I'll see you guys later. Also, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm like mega sweaty and gross. Strong bad. It's over! That's right, it's over. Join my Discord community. If you prefer a more, a smaller 18 plus verified space, ask any of my mods about the 18 plus server. It's not explicit. There's no explicit materials in there, but it's a more mature vibe. I might stream VRChat tomorrow, probably. We're gonna play the peak update on Tuesday, and on Thursday we're gonna do RV there yet. All of that is on Twitch. This is the only YouTube stream right now. All that stuff I just mentioned is Twitch. Unless Twitch dies again, and then we might have to do something else. But barring unpredictable circumstances, Sunday VRChat, Tuesday peak update, Thursday we finish RV there yet. Okay? Oh, and on Friday we might do fursuit stream. Yeah, maybe. It kind of depends. Bye-bye!